We make the streams louder.
How is it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to be fitting some new spark plugs to the car today, as I'm not too sure what plugs it's running. Well, obviously I've got a little map on the car now, so it's just good practice to throw a fresh set of plugs in. I can't find any invoices for what spark plugs it currently has, and like the go-to for a mapped one is xr5 spark plugs, so that's what I've got. Nice one again to you, James, for supplying them. So today I'm going to be fitting them to the car. Obviously, it's, most of you know how to change spark plugs, but there's probably a small percentage of you who don't, and would prefer to take the car to the garage because they don't really feel confident changing it. But it is very simple, so I'm going to walk you through now of how to change them on a Ford Focus ST. Right then, as you can see, that you need to obviously pop your bonnet. So obviously the engine covers this part and this part. So before you do anything, you're going to have to remove this intake pipe here. So which is obviously located with a Jubilee clip there, and there's a little bolt just behind. You can't really see it, it's not really light enough, but there's a bolt there which I'll show you after I've removed it. It's literally just there. It's on a bracket for this, so it keeps it stable. So you need to take this off. So obviously that gives you access to the engine cover, which then you will have to remove. Right then, we're off now. On the back of the intake pipe there's this pipe here. Weirdly, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like a green vacuum hose as well, which I'm guessing has been removed for this intake system. There's usually like a hose with a green button on it. But I don't know if that's been deleted because of this as well. Obviously this is a pipe here, and once you've taken it off, see mine's got like a blanking plug on it, so whatever the reason is behind that, I don't know, but but yeah, so obviously that's taken off. Weirdly, it's like this bolt here at the back, which is, sorry, that one is there, it's this bolt here. I don't think it can't be the original, because when I looked online, it's supposed to be a 10mm, but it was actually 11mm. So it was proper threw me out. But yeah, so now that's all off, I can now get around to taking the engine cover off, which is just down here. There are 8 T30 Torques. Just go for each one of them, undo them all. Allow you to take the engine cover off, but you have to take the oil filler cap off as well. Obviously, make sure you block off your intake in case you drop anything. You don't want to go down there because you're in a world of hurt. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that now and then get to the spark plugs. Right then, we've got the engine cover off. Obviously, I'll put the oil cap back on. Weirdly, mine didn't have all the bolts in, so that's something I'm going to have to address. One was missing there, and one was missing there. I initially thought that they were rounded off, but I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to get this off. But thankfully, it came off all right. So it's next going to be a case of unplugging your coil packs, and there is one 8mm bolt holding each one on. So you need to do each one of them. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do one at a time. So I'm going to unplug that, take the coil pack off, and then get the plug out and then put it back in, so I don't get all confused with the coil packs and stuff. But I suppose if you probably could take them all off at once and then just put them in line. I mean, I don't think it really matters if they need to be in order, like the coil pack wise, but I like to put things back how they came off. That's just the way I do things. So right, yeah, so it's just going to be a case of pushing that down. It's going to be a bit hard with one hand. Yeah, I'm going to need two hands. But yeah, I'll unplug the coil pack, undo the bolt, take the coil pack off, and I'll show you guys then. Weird from the Vauxhall, because obviously in the Vauxhall the coil pack's all one piece, isn't it? Whereas this one, it's all separate ones. So it's not going to be as cheap if I ever have a coil pack go down. Right, I've started with the middle one. But bit of advice: don't have your car warm when you're doing this, because it's really hot. Right, okay, so then I'm going to need a spark plug, so I'm going to put that there. So where's my spark plug socket? I guess it's this one. I assume. Well, I'm quite deep in there, guys. Bit of a deep chamber. Right, get this bugger out. Obviously you need a spark plug socket for this, but you can do it with a normal socket. Oh, that's it, they're not being over cranked. Something else, guys, when you're putting your plugs back in, don't whack them up, because you'll never get them out, or something will happen and they'll just snap off or something. Right, so take that out. Come on. Oh, we're out. Not too bad, guys. As you can see, it's got quite a decent burn on it. It's not really lean or too rich. Happy days. Right then, those are the plugs, obviously both next to each other. In all fairness, the one that's come out doesn't look too old. So they might have been done quite recently. It doesn't look old really at all. I'm not too sure what plugs it has. It says FOMO, so Ford Motor Company or something. Maybe it's got proper Ford plugs in. But the code is 6M5J12405AA. So whether that is an ST plug or an RS plug, I'm not too sure. I'll have to find out. The ones I've gone for, my new ones, are Denso ones, Iridiums. They shared. I mean, back in the day, these were rubbish. I'm not going to lie. They were a really cheap plug, but now they've come a long way. The part number for this is listed as the same as an Audi RS4, Audi RS TT. So if it's good for the Audi RS boys, it's going to be good for the Focus in it. So let's get this back in and get all the rest changed. Right, and a little tip. If you're anything like me, you're struggling to push these clips here, to get these off. What I've done is get a screwdriver and just gently get behind the tab, see there, and lift it up, and then that will release it, so you can pull it off. Obviously I can't do it with one hand, but that's what, because I was trying to push that bit down and I couldn't get it to release, but obviously now I can, and it just comes off like so. So yeah, it's just a little tip. It's probably not the, it's probably not the best way of doing it, but it's just, I was trying to push these clips in, weren't coming, so I just get a little screwdriver, just gently lift the tab up and it comes off. Right, I'll save the best till last. This one here, yeah, the bolt's a completely different size to the rest of them, so I'm guessing that they lost the bolt when the last time they were changed or something, and this one's all the rest have been 8 and this one's a 10mm, so it's obviously not the original bolt, so that's something else I'm going to have to address. So I want them all the same, but yeah, fantastic. So I'm going to get this last one out, change that, and then we're hopefully done. Right then, obviously we're all done. These are obviously all the plugs that came out. In all fairness, they do look, like I said before, they look like they were changed recently. All the colours look okay. They're not wet, which is a brilliant thing. They don't look sooty black. They don't look bright white. They sort of like a golden brown, which is obviously the colour you really want. So yeah, happy days. And that took me all of what with filming bits as well, probably about half hour, 45 minutes. So it's as easy as that, guys. It's something you don't have to pay a garage to do. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what frustrates me when people take their cars to the garage. To have something as simple as that done, you can do at home, with a handful of tools, and save yourself a bit of money. So yeah, let's get it all back together and make sure she starts. Right then, we're all back together. So let's see if she starts. Can't see why it won't really, to be honest with you, but you never know with my luck. Sound, no lights on the dash, happy days, nice and simple. Happy days then, guys. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's another silly little one, but I hope it might have proved helpful if it's something you want to do to your Focus, if you're just a bit unsure if you wanted to do it or not. Hopefully I've answered that question. So as always, guys, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.